Okay, that's fine. It's okay.
Mr. Speaker, and Queen Mothers and elders assembled here this morning, our senior colleagues from our Council of Elders, leadership of the Minority Caucus in Parliament, my junior brother, the General Secretary, and all our members of Parliament, regional chairmen, constituency chairmen gathered here. I bring you greetings from the headquarters of the National Democratic Congress. I also bring you greetings from the flag bearer of our party, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. We are here this morning to commiserate with the people of the Volta and Eastern regions for the calamitous flood that has affected some constituencies in this region. Earlier speakers have spoken already, but I just want to add that we are not here to take over the responsibilities of the government of the Republic of Ghana towards victims of any disaster. We still would urge the government to do the needful to any Ghanaians who have suffered from any disaster, be it natural or man-made. But we are here to commiserate with the victims because we are preparing ourselves to come into government. And also because of the relationship that we have as a political party in the affected areas. We believe that a friend in need is a friend indeed. So even if we didn't have anything at all, the fact that we get closer to our friends who are in trouble is very significant. So we haven't come because of the relief items, but we have come to get closer to our friends who are in need, and to take the opportunity to see the extent of the disaster, so we can also add our voices to the rest of Ghanaians when we are calling for relief and when we are calling for accountability for what has happened. We will be speaking to facts. So the few relief items that we managed to lay hands on and we are presenting today, we don't pretend that they will be sufficient to address the needs of the affected communities, but it's just a token to show our concern about the problem you are going through. We are also using this platform to call on government and the rest of Ghanaians that anything that the government of Ghana or the state of Ghana for that matter will be spending on this flood situation should not be seen as favoring or doing something to favor the affected communities, because you have already sacrificed so that the rest of Ghana can get electricity. Before the construction of the dams, your livelihood here was different from the time after the construction. So even before the floods, you are already sacrificing for the welfare of the rest of Ghanaians. And so, if something happens to increase your pain, we who are living outside the region and are the main beneficiaries of your sacrifices, we should see it as an obligation on our part to help you to lessen your burden. We shouldn't pretend that whatever we will be spending here is just to do you any favor. In fact, it is paying part of our debt towards the people of this area who have already sacrificed to ensure that the rest of the country has electricity and can develop industries and can sleep on the electricity. So Togo Mamao, today is not a period for long speeches. I'm only concluding by saying that I am not a scientist. I am not an engineer. But I have very serious questions to ask. Because the dam was not constructed yesterday. And flooding, when water is flowing into the lake, even if it is from Burkina Faso, it doesn't flow to Volta region within 24 hours. And so if we are doing our work well as scientists, we should know that when there is heavy rainfall and water is entering the rivers that feed the dam, we should know that within some 1 month or 2 months, the effect could be calculated and preventive actions should be taken. This is not the first time the dam is being opened for water to spill. We must ask, how come that in all the previous years that we have had cause to spill water, the effect has not been this devastating? There are questions that we should ask, but I will not say that we should stop the relief activity and be pursuing the causes. Let us chase away the cat. At the appropriate time, we will have to tame the mouse. We will have to find answers to very serious questions. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So I'm urging all of you to come together. Let's forget for the time being our political differences. Let's forget for the time being our religious differences or ethnic differences. Let us recognize that we are in crisis, and so we can come together to deal with the crisis. After that one, we can go back to our various divisions. After that one, we can go back to find out the causes of the problem and to take such action that this type of thing will not be revisited to anybody in this country. I want to thank you very much. I want to urge you to stay strong. I am happy that so far we haven't heard about any recorded deaths. And that speaks volumes to the dexterity of the people living within the area. I'm sure if this had happened elsewhere, we would have recorded several deaths. So I want to urge you on, I want to let you feel that the whole Ghana is behind you. All genuine Ghanaians must be behind you in this time of crisis. And I'm calling on government. We have, as a nation, found reason to go and donate to other countries that have found themselves in crisis like this. We know the nature of our financial situation now. If we think that the required relief will be beyond us as Ghanaians, let us swallow our pride and then declare to the international community that Ghana is in crisis and whoever are our friends can come to help us. Thank you very much, and may God bless our homeland, Ghana. I know we will go over this problem, inshallah. Thank you.
And a round of applause for the national chairman. Okay, now I need everybody to